Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Dune Imperium Season 1, Episode 2. It's going into round 2 of our Dune Imperium game, and we'll keep the instructions and the solo play rules handy. We are playing a solo game with Paul Atreides versus the two rivals, the Beast Raban and Earl Memnon Thorvald. I am going to play without the intrigue cards per the rule. Let me know if that's correct. The way I read it is we don't use those when we're using the House Haggle, and this is where they get their benefits from there, so we'll kind of go with that. We're returning back to the top of the order with Paul being in the turn. I did forget to do the Makers round last time, so if anybody called that out, thank you. We had somebody on, I believe Paul was on Haga Basin, so just Makers for these two as a follow-up from round 1. So before we jump into round 2, please support the channel below. We got the Dune Revenant book, Dune all month to celebrate the Dune movie. Check out our links, Patreon, and like and subscribe, ring the bell to get notifications for not only our Dune gameplay this month, but also our Yellow Sign Hastur games we'll be playing with Cthulhu Wars, Eldritch Horror, and Cthulhu Death May Die. Also got a cool unboxing. I picked up the 4th Survivor for Resident Evil 2. I'll do an unboxing of that too that you guys can check out. Also links below. Okay, so let's jump into round 2. We'll start out with the round 2 setup here. First off in round is the round start. And for round start, we will get our next, so we will put this conflict card to the bottom, and we will turn up a new conflict card. So now we get 1 point immediately, and we get, that's our victories. So we also will get the gain of influence, and let us go forward with turn round 2 for players. I've also picked my cards. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We shuffle our discard deck and pick 5 for our deck. So round start phase has ended. Let's go into player turn. So we'll start out with Paul. He gets diplomacy here. So, and he also gets Dune Desert Planet. Let's see what he should do. Maybe we'll do diplomacy on the next round and try to make advancements. I think he will go ahead and play the Dune Desert Planet just to get... no, he doesn't get advancement with that. Yeah, well, let's see how the round turns out for them. We'll go with diplomacy here, right? And I will also play this. This will get discarded. I guess we'll put this like this now. This gets this will be the discard pile. So diplomacy, I will put my agent again on still suit. I can gain my 1 advancement. I gain my water, and I gain 1 advancement point from the Fremen. I can also that is it for that. So we get we also have 1x from our troop, so we can move a troop into battle. Here I will move 1 troop into battle and start with that. Next up is the Beast Raban, so we'll let him go, and we will see selective breeding. He moves his agent to the selective breeding space. This costs 2 actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go back because no, okay, that's fine. I'll go forward with this way. That's fine. Selective breeding. It costs 2 spice. He does not have 2 spice, but he does get to move up. So he doesn't get the benefit of this, but he does get to move up in the Bene Gesserit tract to level 1. And he does not get the 2 spice. So that's a cost indicator on that side. So that's fine. So Beast Raban is placed, and fold space is for Earl Memnon. So Earl Memnon gets to, or not fold space, sorry, goes to the fold space, and then advances 1 on the Spacing Guild track. So that's that for him. And then for back to Paul Atreides, I will have Paul again play Dune the Desert Planet here. And again, he can place one of his... No, I think I should have put this here instead. I think instead of getting this extra water, I will spend the water. Sorry guys, I'm going to edit my initial turn. So my initial turn was, I'm out of army here. So I think instead of getting a water, I will spend a water to gain 2. I'll still put that 1 in reserve. And now I will use, do I use Dune Desert Planet? No, I don't have water for that. So maybe what I will do is instead of costing the water, I will just move my second warrior to Imperial Basin. I will get the 1/1 for the spice, but I will also use a spice to place the Imperial Basin for us. So we get that 1 spice there. So I will return this cost here. And I believe I can do that now, right? So I have that that component there where I place that Imperial Basin down. And I think that also gives me a victory point. Let's just see how that works. So playing the Imperial Basin piece. Okay, so control marker. If you have such a conflict, take some conflict cards. If you win such a conflict, take a control marker from... Okay, so this is only if we have a control bonus, so I don't get to do that just yet. So I have the spice. I have to win a control bonus, which we haven't encountered. I will discard my Dune Desert Planet as my second action, and I think we're okay. So next round is back to the Beast Raban. So Beast Raban, he cannot go to fold space. Someone's already there, so he will go to rally troops. So he places his on rally troops. It costs him 4. He only has 3. So he's not able to rally troops. He doesn't have the cost for that. So does not get the benefit of that. And then next up is Earl Memnon. He will gain his card. Hall of Oratory. He gets 1 additional reserve that he goes into his reserve pile. And player turns are finished. Because rally troops wasn't able to be funded, Beast Raban could not take advantage of that. So I will go ahead and tally up the wins, and I believe Atreides will win this. We get a +1 for the dagger, so we get 2, 3, and then we can get a bonus for House Harvest Spice 2. Oh, they have nothing in there to fight, so they actually don't even get to have these. There's nothing in the pool, so they don't. This card can go back. It's fine. Okay, so this is also discarded now. And finally, for my persuasion, I get 3. And is there something up here in 3? Sure, there's Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. I'll grab this one's a little better. Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. And I put that in the discard pile, and I discard all of these. And then we will add in the spice for places that have not been harvested. So there's an extra spice here and a spice here. And we will return all of our agents and rivals back to their board. And we've reset the round. We've added in our spice. Oh, and then for the combat victory, I am able to get that additional first round. And I could place that. Since I won that combat, I do get to place that. He was here, and as this win, I get to place that round there. So I do have that now in place. Okay, great. So we're wrapping up round 2. I will move this to the discard pile at the bottom, and also actually to I think the second place winner tied will give them 2 and 2, so they also get money for their tie, so that should be fine. I don't get money for this, but I did get to advance on the track. And so the end of round 2. So we will see you in round 3. Thank you for watching, and looking forward to the next game turn of Dune Imperium. Bye-bye.